Hallo zusammen von Florida, dem Sunshine State aus Amerika. Und wir sind speziell hier in Kissimmee in der Nähe von Orlando. Und ich möchte euch heute mal zeigen, was die Amerikaner denn wirklich über Donald J. Trump denken und ob die deutschen Massenmedien recht haben mit ihrer dystopischen Darstellung, dass die Amerikaner unter Trump in einer Diktatur leben und 80% der Amerikaner eigentlich Amerika verlassen wollen. Aber lasst es uns doch einfach selbst rausfinden und fragen wir die Amerikaner. My question is now, because the mainstream media in Germany tries to frame this picture that a lot of people in America think that they are living now under dictator Donald J. Trump. Is this what you're thinking?
Personally, I don't think so. It is a different way of looking at things. Definitely, he got a different perspective on how to do things. So hopefully he'll do good for the country. You know, he got a very different perspective. He got his own way. He got his big ego, and he's very scary. So coming from Germany, I can see that if you follow history and you remember in the 1930s when that H guy was coming along, this kind of rings some bells. So, you know, that I assume that Germany is thinking about that.
I don't think that's true, actually. I think they were waiting for Donald Trump to come back into being the president, because I think it's more opportunity for, you know, local government and for people. I think he's doing a good thing, actually.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
No.
There is no better place to live than US. This is the liberty, freedom of speech. We can do everything.
It's a comedy about this, because Trump is not a dictator. I'm Brazilian. I'm come from 1 year from Brazil, running for the real dictator from Lula. And in USA, I have liberty. I have I can speak everything. I have a freedom of speech. Yeah. I think it's this. No have dictator here.
I would say they're misleading. I'd say we just escaped a dictatorship to a previous president, being Biden, who was about to eliminate free speech completely.
That sounds dishonest for me, because as an immigrant I live here and I don't see anything, I don't see nothing about it, and I don't feel like pressure in any sense, so totally no.
So you think there are some tendencies that people could think that Trump is American kind of Hitler?
For some people, it is. I don't think for the majority of people is. I mean, he was voted in. So let's see what happens. The country definitely needed some change. I don't know if the change needs to be as drastic as they are, but you know, we've been partying for too long and using our kids' inheritance for the future for a long time. So I really believe that it is time to change a few things. Do I like the guy? Not really, but it's not a matter of who you like. It's like who's gonna sink the country or who's gonna send it forward. So it's a toss. You know, I don't get into politics, but hopefully whoever is in the house will do a good job. But dictatorship, I mean, if you want dictatorship, you go to Venezuela, where, you know, you can't do anything. You can't. You go to North Korea. That's a dictatorship.
So you are from Brazil?
Yeah.
And right now there is actually dictatorship happening in Brazil under Lula and de Moraes. So do you think that the German mainstream media should maybe look more into Brazil than framing Donald Trump as a dictator?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's funny how, like, I see how media talks about Trump here, and there is some stuff that happens in my country that I don't see the mainstream media take the same, like, look as they take to Trump. So it looks like some stuff is happening in Brazil that not much people is talking about, and de Moraes is doing some stuff that there is no legal rights to do it, and there is a lot of people even supporting this. So that's very strange for me.
So if you would be in Brazil right now, you would be afraid to get in jail or something for maybe criticizing the government?
Yeah, I cannot come back to Brazil because I'm reported corruption in the government of Lula and involved in the environment secretary and my life in risk in Brazil. I cannot come back.
So you are happy with his policies and the executive orders, what he did in the time where he's now in office?
Well, I think there's always, borderline, but I think him coming in here and making a strict border, I mean, people want to come to America and be Americans. I think there's a process, and I think he's doing the right thing with that. Yeah.
Hopefully we won't piss so many people like apparently he's been doing all across the world. So I don't know. I hope eventually I just close my eyes and try to stay away from politics, and hopefully at the end of the day I got a house, I got a car, I got a family to love, and I'm not in a dictatorship. So dictatorship, no.
With you being now in America, what would be your message to the mainstream media in Germany for saying such wrong things?
We have freedom and liberty in the USA.
Nun haben wir gehört, was die Amerikaner denken. Die Mehrheit sagt, dass die deutschen Medien lügen, dass es nicht der Fall ist, dass die Amerikaner denken, wir leben in einer Diktatur. Eigentlich ist es genau das Gegenteil. Die meisten Amerikaner sind glücklich, Biden-Lust zu haben und in einer Regierung zu leben oder in einem Land zu leben, wo die Regierung die Prioritäten hat, die amerikanischen Bürger als erstes zu setzen, die amerikanische Wirtschaft als erstes zu setzen und die amerikanischen Interessen weltweit als Priorität und als erstes großes Thema zu sehen. Ich bin Vicky Richter, die US-Korrespondentin für den Deutschland-Kurier, und ich hoffe, ihr schaltet ein bei den nächsten Themen. Wir werden über verschiedenste Themen sprechen, über Child Sex Trafficking, aber auch über die Korruption unter der Biden-Regierung und wie Elon Musk versucht, Amerika vor dem Bankrott zu schützen.